Hello everybody, this is my third video that I've just done in a row, so I'm just sort of rushing through them before the sunlight goes completely. It's almost gone, it's Sunday night, I just wanted to get through them so I can pop them on during the week, and I hope they're not too boring. If there's any of you that have watched more than one of my videos, can you just maybe do a quick comment down below, just tell me how I'm doing, am I doing okay, what would you like me to talk about if I'm not doing things that you want me to do? Give me suggestions. I know that I'm umming and ahhing a lot still, and I'm trying to stop that, but I'm not very good at public speaking in general, so speaking to a computer seems to be even harder. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video that probably won't be so quick on hair care products from Kerastase, which I have been using now for probably 3 or 4 months. They've all been recommended to me from my the salon that I've been going to for the last however long. I just said 3 or 4 months, I think. Should have worked it out before I started, but it's been a while, and I thought I should obviously wait for a while before I made any recommendations or suggestions about these things. So the first one that I started using when I first went to the hair salon, I had hair that was a lot longer than this. It was probably down to my boob about, and it was very dry on the ends and just damaged in general. It's been bleached, it's been dyed red, it's been dyed brown, it's been bleached again, it's had the whole 9 yards done to it, and it's not very happy, to be honest. So because I was blow drying my hair a lot at that point and using the flat iron sometimes as well, she suggested Ciment Thermique, I think. This is basically a heat protectant, and it's a heat activated restructor milk. And this is almost empty actually, because I've had this for quite a few months now. I haven't been using it as much lately because I haven't been blow drying my hair, just been letting it dry naturally normally, but I was doing it pretty much every second night for a while, so I was getting a good use out of this. It's sort of got I guess it's a citrusy smell, but it comes out in a sort of a whitish, you probably can't see, it's just a whitish sort of goop. So you use about a hazelnut, I think they say to use, a fairly big sort of dollop of it, and rubbing it through my hair, and obviously working it mainly into the ends because that's where it really needed it, and then comb through and then obviously style and blow dry. And I did find that it did help it a little bit. It wasn't, you know, significant. There's only a certain amount I think you can do to damaged hair, really. There's not really a miracle cure, but I definitely think that this helped. The ends didn't feel as dry, but I would really recommend this, if nothing else, just for a heat protector that is going to do some good to your hair at the same time as protecting. I think when I went back to the hairdresser 6 weeks or 8 weeks after that, they put me onto a shampoo and conditioner because I didn't think that the brand that I was using at the time was really helping. I think it was TG, and I think it just because I'd picked it up and it, you know, the bottle looked pretty and it smelled nice, and it wasn't necessarily a good product for my hair and the situation that it was in. So these are actually from 2 different Kerastase lines. This one is from the same line as the Heatproof Reconstructor. This is Ciment Anti-Usure, I don't know, but it's supposed to be for damaged lengths and ends. So I should be talking about the shampoo first, but anyway, so I would use this after shampooing and just focusing on the ends of my hair, obviously, putting a tiny bit at the top. I guess it depends how oily your hair gets, but just, you know, focusing on the ends and also right at the back on the inside. That's where the driest parts of my hair is in that underneath bit. It's really sort of brittle feeling and not actually, probably still got about, actually I can see it's up to there. So I've only used about half. So you only need a tiny little amount. Even when I had long hair, I only needed a tiny amount. And the shampoo, which I should have talked about first, is Bain and Divalent. I don't know, and it's for oily roots and sensitized lengths, which is pretty much exactly what I have. My hair isn't super oily, but I've found that this has helped the oiliness. I can last an extra day before washing my hair. Getting more use out of my dry shampoo, just because when I would use my dry shampoo before it was either not dirty enough or it was too dirty, but now it'll be at that in-between stage on the second day that I can get away with using that dry shampoo and skipping another day. So I've found this has really helped for the oily roots side of things. Sensitized lengths, I don't know really, to be honest. It was actually the third visit to this hair salon that I sort of said to them, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, you're trying to save my long hair, but I don't really care enough, just cut it off, because I knew that's where the most damage was at the ends, because I suppose that's the area of head that had seen that the most changes, the most bleaching, the most dyeing. So I just said hack it off. And so I've had it this length for about 3 weeks now. I actually am thinking maybe I could get a bit more cut off. It's a little bit flat. I kind of also wanted it shorter so it would be easier to give more volume to, which it has been, so I'm happy about that. But I do think I could probably I can take a little bit more off. It was just a little bit of a shock to the system to start with, but I guess next time I go I will get them to hack off a little bit more. So anyway, the last product they've given me, which I think I've really been enjoying, really been enjoying, is the Kerastase Masquintense, which is a treatment, obviously. It's a mask that you use instead of your conditioner. You start once a week, I think, for the first sort of month or so, and then I think you are supposed to only use it once a fortnight. I read online some people use this instead of their conditioner all the time. I think maybe you wouldn't want to do that if your hair is oily and it's prone to getting heavy when you use too much product, but I've really liked what this has been doing for especially the brittle sort of dry parts underneath. When I use this and I keep it in my hair for about 5 or 10 minutes and then wash it out, that's when I sort of get the most result out of it. If I do it too quickly, I did it too quickly the other night and it really didn't do as much, but if you've got the time to sort of walk around with this in your hair for 15 or 20 minutes, I think you're more likely to see a better result. I think if you've got dry hair, this is probably something that you could try out. None of these products are cheap, but as I said, these two, shampoo and conditioner, which I use pretty much every second day. The shampoo you use twice in each session, so I've probably still got about, I don't know, half left of that as well. They're, you only use a tiny amount of these, and I've had these for probably almost 3 months now, so you get your money's worth out of them. So I've got the price on this one still. The conditioner is $42.50 Australian, $35 for the shampoo. I don't think that has a price on it, but it was around the $40 mark as well. That's for the heat-proof reconstructor, and I do believe I've taken the price off these. But you also probably can, I'm not sure if they've got them on Strawberry Net, but you can probably find websites similar to Strawberry Net where you can get them for way cheaper. Way cheaper. How old am I? So that's really all I wanted to talk about. If you've got any suggestions for anything else from Kerastase that you think would be useful for people, I suppose, with dry ends and oily roots, which is me, and any sort of damage as well for, I suppose, people that have abused their hair with all kinds of chemicals, I would love to hear about them in the comments. So let me know. Hope you guys had a good weekend, have a good week, hope that work or school or whatever you do isn't too unbearable for you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.